Hi, it's me, Kim Forrester, back with another little bite-sized thrive, where I'm inviting you to join me in taking small steps every day to enhance our well-being from the inside out. Because guess what? We have the power to do exactly that. This week, I'm talking about positivity, and today is a really, really important topic, I think, because I'm going to talk about positivity in the online space. In my first video this week, I was talking about our negativity bias, how our brains are biologically, neurologically wired to seek out danger, perceived threat, negativity in our environment. Even if there's like a million good things going on, our brain will focus on the one or two things that are actually really negative. And of course, our media and our social media platforms feed on that negativity bias. They want us to be engaged. They know that we are most engaged when something captures us in a really negative way, in a negative aspect. I want you to take a moment to think about what happens when something upsetting or disappointing, something that enrages you or disappoints you or angers you, comes through on your social media feed. I know that for many of us, the first compulsion is to let people know about what's happening and let people know that you are not happy about what's happening. So what do? We either like a post or we share it. And I want to take a moment just to reflect on what we are doing in that moment when we decide to either post or like or share something that is actually really negative. What we're doing is we're amplifying that negativity. It landed in our social media feed and it could end right there. But because it's engaged you in a really powerful emotional way, the compulsion is to amplify it out into the world. What happens once you share it or like it or post it? Well, it ends up in your friends and your loved ones' feeds. And so all that negativity that ended up in your social media feed has now been propagated. And all that negativity is now in your friends' feeds as well. So their brains are out there trying to find negative stimuli in the environment. And by golly, when we share these upsetting posts, we are providing that negative stimuli for them. So I don't want you to feel guilty about this. I just think it's something that very few of us actually stop and reflect on. We have the power to control what comes out of our social media feeds. We have the power to control what our friends and followers and loved ones see from us online. And I really want you to come back to that power, because that means that we have the power to be a little more positive, not just in what we view in the world and what we take in the world, but also what we put out into the world. Next time you see something that really angers you online, that enrages you, and I'm sure that you have every right to be angry or disappointed, first of all, know that someone knows that you're going to be angry and upset by that, and that's probably why they've posted it. But secondly, I want you to remember that you have a choice right then and there. You can absorb that little moment of negativity and let it go, or you can share it and you can literally amplify that negativity onto everybody else's feeds. So it's a really, really powerful, a really poignant place for us each to be, right? In that position of choice about the positivity that we share or not online. And it's something that I really want you to consider over the coming days. Now, if you want to sit quietly and in a private space and have a discussion about what you saw online, well, that's different. I imagine, you can be a little more selective about who hears it. You can be more productive and constructive around the conversation that you have around that. You can share the negativity, process that, and then look for the helpers, look for the solution makers, as I mentioned in my first video. But online is a different story. Online, know that if you like a post, if you post a post, and if you share a post, whatever that is gets amplified. And do you truly, truly want your friends, your loved ones, and your followers to have just that little bit more negativity injected into their day? Something for you to consider over the coming days. It is just such a delight having you here with me. I adore knowing that you are here with me on this little well-being journey, turning 2021 into something 2020 wonderful. Damn it. I'm going to see you next week with another topic. Until then, take care, be well, and empower yourself to know that it's up to you to amplify negativity or positivity out into the world. See you next time.